Hello, everybody. I'm right now in Buffalo, New York. I had an awesome, great time with Marla Kelly. Spent a very good one-on-one soul talk. Just gonna make a quick this video about it that about the intense energies that's going on right now. This intense energy from all the retrogrades and how you perceive that retrogrades. I see a lot of posts throughout the Facebook about Mercury retrograde, and everybody goes crazy. Also, you know, there has been a 5 planets and retrograde happens once 10 years. It's whoa, makes me all intense. The reason all this intense is you have to understand that the retrogrades, first of all, um, that is the energy that's shifting you to thinking about the real life, to think about what's going on in the material life, what's going on with your work, what's going on with your relationship, what's going on generally in your normal day to day life, to what's going on inside of you, what's going on inside of your soul, what's going on. Um, do you really on the right track in your life? And that's what the retrogrades does. The retrogrades is channeling the energy so you can kind of like do a self diagnostics of you're in the right place according to the divine, according to the God's way, or according to the way you are with who you're supposed to be are. And that intense will be inside of you. You can question anything and everything. The question is that you have to understand that when this retrograde comes in, the ego will asking you to doubt everything and anything. The ego is gonna be asking you, is this is the right person? This is the right thing? It will have this doubt. You will have this intense energy inside of you that wants to know where you standing at. And because during the shifts that comes in, specifically within the Mercury retrograde, um, the Mercury retrograde is providing this communication between your ego and your soul, that up and down energy that goes up inside of you. And I see a lot of negative posts about Mercury retrograde, but as far as we've been getting it from the past few Mercury retrogrades, is that Mercury retrograde actually brings peace inside of the soul if you properly listen to it. If you listen to the ego, you suffer because the energy is pushing towards the soul, but you listen to the ego, so the one energy brings you up, but you're pushing yourself down. So there's gonna be that intense. So if you have intense energy inside of you, what do you resisting? Do you resisting the God's way? Do you resisting the way that you're supposed to be acting on it? Do you resisting the informations that Mercury brings into you? Do you resisting and challenging your own beliefs of based on what? Of your ego or of your soul or your society or the way it's supposed to be by the universe? Um, think about more of this perspective of those retrogrades that's going on right now. It's to find this soul self direction inside of you. Your soul always know the direction where you need to go. The capability it is, are you gonna silent the mind, the ego part inside of you, and you listen to the soul? And if you have this again, those intense energies that's going on, then there is something going on that you not do the right way. But if you are in peace and you feel like you want to sleep, if you feel happy, if you feel deep inside of you internally and peace of yourself, then you're in the right place at the right time. you will be looking for what you need to look for it. The other thing it is that you need to take a look inside during those retrogrades. What is in the message for you? What direction you have to go? You have to choose. And if you have to choose and make some choices, there is always this intense energies. And the choices sometimes are rough, sometimes are not easy, but if you in a place where you feel so bad, so intense, so aggravated, you are not in the right place. But if you feel in peace, you feel that you're going in the right direction, if you feel the love inside of you, then that's what you're supposed to go. And sometimes you holding to the old stuff, and that brings the pain. And you know that quote that you need to let it go. If it belongs to you, then it belongs to you. It'll get back to you. So take these advices throughout the retrogrades. There for you. I mean, people like me and specifically Marla Kelly, we can bring you the energy. We can bring you the stuff. We can bring you. Picture that like we're giving you energy food, and we bring that energy food to you on your table. But we're not responsible how much food you're gonna get, how you're gonna accept that food, and most of all, how you're gonna be reacting to that food. We don't know. We just know that the energy is coming in, that power is coming in. We know what's coming, but are you gonna tap into this or are you gonna get into this? That is completely different situation. And there is another thing that a lot of people ask, specifically during the retrogrades, because of the shifting, is they gonna have one question: is that my twin? I will make a specifically video on about the question, is that my twin? Because I get in a lot of questions. How do you know this on that is your twin? But for right now, use the retrogrades. Focus on those retrograde planets, energies, and use it for your advantage. So you can move on, you can evolve in yourself, and you can be better. Thank you, and I will post some more videos coming up. Have a good night.